Yep, yep. We're going to be hitting shoulders and triceps in another phase now. We're heading into the DTP phase. So it's going to be 1 or 2 exercises for each muscle group. This is DTP, starting at 50 repetitions, going slightly heavier to reach failure at 40 repetitions, and after that rest, heavier for 30 repetitions, then 20, and then 10. Choose a weight that's going to be perfect for you to reach failure. However, it will act like a warm-up as well. Great for the joints and the synovial fluid and improving the elasticity of the muscles. We've got a plethora of repetitions to make sure that we hit our fast twitch, slow twitch muscle fibers, type 1, type 2A, type 2B muscle fibers, and we're going to require a lot of mental focus now because this is difficult. Your brain will tell you to stop. It will tell you to go lighter. You've got to fight against that doubt and push through this in order to evolve. Remember, complacency is all around us and we can choose to take it, or we can ignore it and go through that and get our asses in here today. Because remember, consistency is key. What we're trying to do is not only just build up muscle, much like laying a foundation of bricks to put our roof on, we're trying to build up our fitness. Over a certain amount of time, you build up that fitness, and that's why we kind of deload, I'd say, towards the competition that you may be competing in, so you don't get too much inflammation. And the same with us competing in an Ironman, you kind of deload because you've built up your fitness by then, but you're only going to do that with consistency. Alright, so we're halfway through shoulders and triceps now. This is DTP, starting at 50 repetitions, going slightly heavier to reach failure at 40 repetitions, and after that rest, heavier for 30 repetitions, then 20, and then 10. Now we have to reverse that pyramid. We've got to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, obviously going lighter with each set now. However, even though we're going to be still targeting those muscle groups, we're going to vary the movement a little bit. So I've just been targeting a little bit more of my front delt throughout the press and the lateral head. Now I am going to target the lateral head a little bit more, and this time the rear head and the traps with a medium grip upright row. And then for triceps, I'm going to do a slight variation of this exercise and then a close grip bench press, so I can target all 3 heads of the triceps, not just the rear head that we just worked here. So now we'll work our way back down, starting with our heavier set. So we're doing the upright rows, making sure the elbows are staying height, shoulder width distance apart, so you're not going to be able to go up too high. If your hands are closer together, you'll be able to come up under your chin, but you're not, because you're targeting your rear head of your delts and your traps. If you were to come a little bit closer, that's going to target different areas of the muscle, and you're going to have a full range of motion. The further away you go, the less range of motion that you're going to get. So we started off at like 10 repetitions, lower the weight, 20, 30, 40, till we finish at 50 repetitions. We're getting a massive blood flow in this, so we can stretch the fascia of the muscle, of the delt. And the reason why I'm loving these high repetitions is because it does help build muscle, but it is great for the swim, because I do get a big, massive delt pump, lactic acid buildup, and blood flow in my delts, especially when I'm swimming with a wetsuit on. So this is going to help condition me a little bit towards that. Having muscle, or this amount of muscle, isn't the most beneficial for those disciplines. However, we're trying to break the mold here and show that bodybuilders can do this. It may not be the best, most efficient way for somebody to compete in an Ironman, but if we want to have the best of both worlds, this is the way to do it for sure. Come on, Ray, let's go.